You've got it locked to HTLA Radio 1, New York.
This program is intended for mature audiences only. If you have any homicidal or suicidal feelings, please consult a doctor before listening to this program.
Of course, we've got the one and only Jenny McCartney in the booth, the social media goddess herself, pushing those buttons, making the show go again today. And, the co-hosts. I guess we'll go with the co-hosts. We got some of those, of course, coming to us live via satellite, as always, from his perch, I guess, high atop the Mill Bay Studios in beautiful Mill Bay, British Columbia, Canada, is the one and only Louis Lawless. Yes, high atop there. Are you there, Louis?
You know how to spell my last name on the check, right? It's Louis Lawless.
Yes, we got that. Don't worry.
Oh, can we cuss? Can I cuss as I always do on the show?
Now you go right ahead, sir. We've got you covered.
It's about fucking time. Move on.
All right. And also joining us from his wonderful, beautiful, stately, I must say, apartment in Manhattan here in the big city is the one, the only, what's his name again? Oh, yes, Gilbert Godfrey. Are you ready, sir?
What the fuck?
Huh? Okay.
I'm ready.
Good. All right.
Yes.
All right. Gilbert Godfrey joining us from his lovely home here in the city. And also joining us is, of course, the one, the only George Takei, all the way from his home in Los Angeles, California. George, thank you for coming.
I think it's a treat to be here talking with you.
Yeah. There you go. And thank you. That's awesome. Now, is this thing on?
Yeah. It's on.
Is
this on? I can't tap it. I would tap it, but I won't do that. So.
There you go.
That's
well.
Right. Only one, Meeps. That's us. The only one, HTLA Radio 1 New York, and you're here and you're listening. And this is Straight Talk. And, yeah, we've got 90 minutes of springtime in the city stories for you tonight. And, yeah, lots of social injustice stories. I'm in the mood for ranting. We said we weren't going to do a rant show, but here we are. And it's going to turn into a rant show.
It is, yes.
I can't help but be angry about the stories. You know, there's just too much to be excited about. And everybody's got to bring us down with all this stuff.
Stupidity.
That's right. And, well, we'll talk about that, too, because we've got a great show coming up for you that we've got in development for a little while now. And we're going to launch that Wednesday, and we'll talk about that a bit later. That's pretty exciting. That's called The Spotlight with Kate and Crush.
Absolutely. And tonight, a bit of a free-for-all. We're going to tear it up for you on tonight's Straight Talk. Everything from the day's events to some politics goodiness and the struggle, of course, to maintain home and work. We'll get into it all tonight. Professional businesswomen that I talk to, they do the work, but it's just the corporate work, and they think that's enough because, damn it, I've just put 12 hours a day in today in my job, and
right.
They feel deserving of something else, not to come home and take care of the kids, and not to come home and take care of the husband, and not to come home and take care of anything else.
Right.
It's time for them to kick their feet up now and go hit the bars and relax or something because they've earned it.
Right.
And I'm here to say that as a man, we do that all the time. We always have. We go out and work our full-time jobs or more.
Right.
And we come home and we're still expected to be the dad. We're still expected to help the kids with the homework. We're still expected to have activities and stuff with our family and have that interaction and put that time in.
Sure.
Maybe that's why we get 100% of our pay instead of 70% of our pay.
Right. Right. Well, you're not... Well, in the tradition now, men are also expected to do half the housework and half of all that stuff, whereas it used to just be before, you know, the garbages and the lawns and all that stuff that you do, the man stuff, you know. So, yes, and unfortunately, in some cases, in a great majority of the households now, more often than not, the women are working and I have so many, friends that I know that their husbands take care of the kids and drop the kids at school and do the school activities and do the projects and wash the clothes and
Yes, but with that comes the dreaded beta male, because there's not a single one of those men that I have met that I would look up to in battle.
No, of course not. And this is to our thinking, to our thinking. And while it took us years in practice, it was an ideology that we shared from the moment that we met anyway.
Yeah.
The whole, that was our vision for what the ideal family was.
Oh, yeah, babies. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it may be to you. Oh, yeah. Well, it is 3 p.m. Eastern, of course, on a Monday, the 4th of May, 2015. So what do we got for you? Well, we got the Monday Mocha. That's right, coffee and cigarettes, HTLA, Radio 1, New York's best talk. Oh, yeah, it's cooking today, and we got a lot of stuff cooking today. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Today on the big show, we got so much going on, we're going to need more body bags, FEMA. That's right. Yes, first we'll tell you about a traffic cop who killed both attackers at Muhammad Exhibit in Texas today, as Obama's fist-bumping superhero kid makes the news. Yes, because, of course, he's fist bumping, and he's got to be, doing that because that's what he does. Obama, there he goes. Yes, fist bumping the superhero kid. Hey, and did you know 60% of the world's giant herbivores are in trouble? Yeah. Oh, and for all you royal watchers out there, we've got some royal news. Princess Charlotte mania ensues as commemorative coins, cups, and collectibles go on sale. And in the new interest of keeping cops accountable, we've got a story about one police officer suspended over a, quote, baboon Facebook post. Finally, today, the Bridgegate story continues as ex-Christie allies plead not guilty in a bridge case. Yeah, well, of course not. Why would they? They didn't do the bridge, did they? No. That wasn't them. Don't look at us. Look over here. Well, all that and so much more on today's show. So, hey, come on in and grab a cup, have a seat, and light one up, ladies and gentlemen. It is coffee time. The music, the coffee and cigarettes theme right there. I want to welcome to the lovely chat room at Spreaker.com live right now, of course, the one, the only CEO of HTLA Radio 1, Kate Taylor. And let me tell you, Kate's going to be some pissed today because of a new special guest we have with us today, because he's, well, you'll see when I get to that. Also in the studio, too, here downtown, pushing the buttons, making the show go on that PreSonus 2442 broadcast mixer is the one, the only Jenny McCartney. Yes, the former social media goddess that was turned off by terrorism or some damn thing, whatever. She's here doing her job, and I'm here doing mine, and of course, this show is nothing without the guest/co-hosts we have on this show. And we've had them all. Tom Cruise, Kirstie Alley, God, you name it. Arnold Schwarzenegger even. We've had him and had our way with him, and now he's gone. And, well, today is a special show because we do, of course, have a brand new one for you here today, and it's one that was unexpected. We were thinking that we were going to get Robert Downey Jr., but... and with all the Iron Man stuff going on and the promos and everything else, he's just got no bloody time for us right now. So, hey, Who else out there is out there that's somebody that, I don't know, maybe has a distinguishing voice. Someone you know as soon as you hear one word out of his mouth. I wonder who we could get. Well, Gilbert Gottfried, but yes, we already have him. In fact, I'll introduce him here just in a moment, but before we do, we always go to live to Mill Bay Studios in Mill Bay, British Columbia, Canada, to the wonderful film and television studios owned by Robin Webb, a good friend of ours here at HTLA, and also of this man, Louis Lawless. Yes, the one and only renowned television and filmmaker extraordinaire who is now retired from Hollywood and moved up to, I don't know, parts greater north to continue his documentary career in retirement. Louis, are you there, sir?
We're 5 steps away from winning the Academy Award.
Right.
And we didn't.
And that's why you're here. Yeah.
They get crazy because all of a sudden nobody loves them.
Well, I know, but we'll get to all that stuff. Don't worry, you like the stories.
It's just life, and I love doing it. I love doing these kind of stories anyway.
You bet, and so do I, and that's why we have you here every day, sir, and thank you. Welcome to the show.
Oh, can we cuss? Can I cuss, as I always do on the show?
Well, you can. We've got the beep button right here for you.
It's about fucking time. Move on.
All right. Well, moving on, about 8 blocks down the street from HTLA Studio 2, right here in downtown Manhattan, we've got the one, the only. There's got to be a better way to introduce him here. The amazing, most wonderful, talented Jewish man who pinches pennies.
What the fuck?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Well, good. I'm glad to see you here and ready to go. That's awful nice.
Yes.
And now coming to us from unknown parts of Tennessee, yes, this man who really deserves, well, no, I shouldn't say deserve. That's the wrong word to use. And if there's one man you shouldn't be using wrong words with, it's this one. Yeah. The one, the only Morgan Freeman joins us today from his home in, I'm not actually allowed to say where his home is. Morgan, are you there, sir?
Newsflash, you stupid cocks. Tie yourself down to whatever chair you're sitting in, because this is going to be a rough fucking ride.
Alrighty then, we'll go with that. Yeah, yes. Okay.
Double fucking news flash. I do not give a flying fuck.
Well, I tell you, it's sure great to have you here, sir.
Punch yourself in the face right now, so that I don't have to fucking do it myself.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good. I guess we'll call him Angry Morgan.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will fucking cunt punt the next person I hear about doing something like that.
Oh, we're gonna get some all kinds of nasty emails about this stuff.
No.
Oh yeah. We probably well that's okay. Morgan, one of these, you often hear it in the entertainment industry, and of course, Gilbert, I know you hear it constantly. You can't go off and just say whatever the hell you want until you've actually made it, And, I know Gilbert has yet to make it.
Yes.
So, but it's good that you're here. It's good that you're here. So before we move on, we got a couple of legal things to take on here now before we start the show. Now, of course, as always, we have to allow Gilbert his singing time.
Yes.
Yeah. And actually, Morgan has a little kind of thing that we have to do with him, too, before we can start the show. So,
yes.
So without further ado, let's get Gilbert out of the way first.
Yes.
Let's get that no-talent bum. All right, you ready? Give her all you got, Gilbert.
Na 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 na, ba ma 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 ma. Oh yeah.
Who wants to grow up? Who wants responsibility? Oh, no, not me. Who wants to show up and work until you're 93? Now everybody says you're running wild. The teacher's calling you a problem. Ooh. Yes.
Here we go. We'll just go down and we'll do the Broadway thing this Friday. Yeah. All right. Well, moving on now. Of course, Morgan has a little presentation. Of course, as we all know, he voices many programs.
Yes.
And video games and all that kind of good stuff. And he's asked that we, in order to have him on the show, that we take out 2 minutes to allow him to regale us in some little short story.
Yes.
And considering the start of this broadcast, I don't know what to expect. Yeah. So without further ado, Morgan, please take it away. Give us your short story, sir.
Franklin's Shitty Vacation with Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Once upon a time in Los Santos, there was a bus driver named Franklin.
Hey, get in, we're running late.
One day, old Franklin got bored, so he second-degree manslaughtered the shit out of a cyclist on the sidewalk. Franklin's boss was very upset and said he'd better take a vacation so his accident had time to blow over. Well, Franklin wasted no time. He immediately went and got his knob polished by a common street whore. His vacation was starting off pretty good until he accidentally murdered the whore. Luckily, Franklin managed to elude the pigs by driving off a cliff. After washing up on shore, Franklin borrowed a giant mining truck from a nice man and headed into town.
You getting robbed, cheap.
It took a couple of hours, but finally, Franklin made it to his destination, a strip club. He took a liking to a blonde named Juliet.
Tell me I'm your favorite girl, baby.
But when he tried to get fresh with her,
No touching, that's the rule.
he got kicked out of the club. He promptly hurled his body into the bouncer and another police chase ensued with similar results. Later, he found a rusted old tractor and drove right back to the strip club to see Juliet, but got thrown out again. And after body checking, punching, and killing countless people, Franklin decided he should take a vacation somewhere very far away. So he went to the airport. Unfortunately, he was so excited to get out of town that he tripped over some people. The police were notified, and Franklin had to kill a whole herd of piggies with a hotel shuttle. Franklin's vacation had been more disappointing than the New Kids on the Block reunion. So Franklin decided to do something a little more relaxing: golf. Franklin was extremely shitty at golf, but at least it was stress-free. That is, until he rode a golf cart off an incomplete bridge and into the icy cold water below. This was the last straw. Franklin went into a violent rage and began attacking everyone he could find. Then, determined to finish his round of golf, he walked up to a new golf cart which was apparently booby-trapped. It electrocuted his foot and he died instantly. Wait a minute, what the fuck was that? I was at full health and I lost it all because my foot touched the golf cart? Fuck that noise. Morgan Freeman ain't getting paid by no game.
Oh, you're so angry, sir.
I do not give a flying. It's not fucking funny.
All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Yes, for your wonderful, wonderful, I guess, Shakespearean recital.
Yes.
Yeah. No. No, it wasn't exactly that at all. No. Well, coming up on the show here now, the first story we got for you today, well, it's a real humdinger.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is about a traffic cop that kills both attackers at Mohammed exhibit in Texas. And, of course, the first question I would have is, what the hell is a Mohammed exhibit doing in Texas?
Yes.
I don't know. But in Garland, Texas today, 2 men armed with assault rifles and poised to storm an event featuring cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad were fatally shot by traffic cop today, who apparently saved many lives, police said today. One of the attackers had been convicted of terrorism-related charges in 2011 after telling an FBI informant he wanted to kill non-Muslims. Police spokesman Josh Harn, the officer who killed both attackers, was a traffic officer who did what he was trained to do. That's right, see? So take note, black people, it's not about you. There you go.
Are you people fucking retarded?
Well, no, Morgan. You're just, you're always saying, well, don't call me a black man and I won't call you a white man,
It's not fucking funny.
All right. Well, calm down. We'll continue on with the story, shall we?
Yes.
Under the fire he was put under, he did a very good job and probably saved lives, Harn said. We think their strategy was to get into the event center, but they were not able to get past the outer perimeter. The Muhammad Art Exhibit event at the Curtis Culwell Center was coming to a close Sunday night when the suspects drove up into a parking lot entrance blocked by a patrol car. Suspects got out of their car and started shooting, Harn said. A security guard who was not harmed was shot in the leg. No, a security guard that was not armed was shot in the leg. You sit there thinking, geez, what are they? Okay, he wasn't harmed, but he was shot in the leg.
Yes.
What? Oh, it's a good thing I didn't hit him in the penis or something. Yeah. Well, a police officer who was with him then fatally shot both suspects with his duty pistol, Harn said. The security officer, a Garland Independent School District employee, was identified as Bruce Joyner, not to be confused with Bruce Jenner or the now Jenny Brewster.
Yes.
Security officer, a Garland Independent School District employee, was identified as Bruce Joyner. He was treated at the hospital and later released. The exhibit was placed on lockdown, and the 200 attendees later moved to a nearby high school where while the car and nearby areas were checked for explosives. None were found, Harn said. Harn said the organizers paid $10,000 for added security at the event, and a SWAT team and a bomb squad was on site when the shooting erupted. What were they doing, having cookies? I don't know.
Bullshitters, never keep your mouth shut, always hustling, always looking for something to do and putting things together.
Yes.
That's a American. Look how they took the country away from England.
It's that damned England thing again.
It's not fucking funny.
Well, the FBI said that 2 suspects lived in an apartment in Phoenix, Arizona, and federal agents began searching that complex. Harn declined to name the suspects. However, a federal law enforcement official not authorized to speak publicly about the case identified one of the suspects as Elton Simpson. All right, officer, now you're not authorized to say anything about this case, so go out there and give him the name.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Simpson, 30 years old, was sentenced to 3 years probation in August 2011 following his conviction for making false statements in a Phoenix terrorism investigation beginning in 2009. The FBI was investigating whether Simpson and some of his associates were planning to travel to Somalia to join jihad waged by the terror group. Yes, the tour group. Now over here on the left side, we'll see some infidels. Yes. Yes, no, the terror group, of course, Al-Shabaab.
Yes.
Yes, like those lovely things you like to have on the barbecue. Yeah.
Punch yourself in the face right now so that I don't have to fucking do it myself.
Well, it's time, I'm telling you, man. Simpson said in May 2009 recorded conversation with an FBI informant, "We're going to make it to the battlefield. It's time to roll." A group called the American Freedom Defense Initiative, hosted by the Muhammad Cartoon Exhibit. They hosted the Muhammad Cartoon Exhibit and $10,000 cartoon contest. The exhibit features images of Islam's prophet, both historic and contemporary, and speeches by leading voices of freedom and internationally renowned free speech advocates, according to a press release by the group. Such drawings are deemed extremely insulting to many followers of Islam and have sparked violence all around the world, according to mainstream Islamic tradition. Any physical depiction of the Prophet Muhammad, even a respectful one, is considered blasphemous. Oh yeah? Well, to that I say, Muhammad, try this audio on for size.
Filthy American pigs. No longer will my men be forced to bow down to your pantyhose wearing imperialism. Each week, we will raise pillars of holy fire in each of your cities until our demands are met.
There you go.
It's not fucking funny.
Well, Dutch politician Geert Wilders, known for advocating a ban on the Quran, was a keynote speaker at the event. The American Freedom Defense Initiative and its president, Pam Geller, had pressed a campaign against the building of an Islamic center blocks from the World Trade Center site and brought advertising space in cities across the U.S. criticizing elements of Islam. Yeah, can you imagine the balls, you know? Oh, well, I'm just going to build this mosque here right beside Ground Zero, you frickin'. That's just like the Ferguson rioters, you know, building a golden shoe store.
Double fucking news flash. It's not fucking funny.
Well, sorry, Morgan. This is war. Geller posted on her website, PamelaGeller.com. This is war. Oh, that's 2 L's and 2 L's. Yeah. This is war on free speech. What are we going to do? Are we going to surrender to these monsters? Well, no, but you could try deporting them. Well, on January 12th, in January, man, I'm retarded today. On January 12th. No, in January 12th. No, there's no such thing as in January 12th. It must be in January, 12 people. Yeah.
Use power. That's why power is corrupt, and it is. We see it every day. We see it in every job. It's the same thing.
Well, yeah, absolutely, Louis. You're absolutely right, but this has nothing to do with my dyslexia. No.
Punch yourself in the face right now, so that I don't have to fucking do it myself.
Oh, you're so cordial, Morgan. Yes. Well, in January, 12 people were killed by a gunman in an attack against the Paris office of the satirical newspaper Charlie Hebdo, which had lampooned Islam and other religions used in their depictions of Muhammad, of course, and... yeah. Here's a note, Texas. Don't have these things anymore. Yes, just don't do it.
It's not fucking funny.
No. See? Well, yeah, that's what you kind of get around here, isn't it?
Are you people fucking retarded?
Oh, Morgan, wherefore art thou, Morgan? Yes. Where's that nice-speaking, eloquent, lovely black man that I know?
Newsflash, you stupid cocks. Tie yourself down to whatever chair you're sitting in, because this is going to be a rough fucking ride.
Well, it already is, my friend. Yes, thank you. We're going to go for our first 2-minute commercial break now, and I don't know, kind of figure out whether we should go on with Morgan. Well, okay, we'll go on with Morgan. He's fun, damn it. We'll be back in 2.
You've got it locked to HTLA Radio 1, New York.
What if there was a coffee that was sourced from some of the world's most renowned growing regions, abundant with rich, fertile soil? What if this coffee was picked at the perfect moment, then packed meticulously and shipped carefully to be roasted under the watchful eye of coffee masters? What if it was expertly blended, ground, and sealed, ensuring maximum flavor and freshness, then brewed in small batches and always served fresh within 20 minutes, just the way you like it. Now, what if this coffee just happened to be the coffee you already know and love? Tim Hortons. Always fresh. Always great tasting coffee.
Man, I've been to a lot of places over these past 50 years. Seen the whole true north strong and free. 'Cause I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Cooksville, Stouffville, Bainesville, Bowmanville, Bonnieville, Unionville, Oakville, Dunville, Brockville, Boucherville, Melville, Drummondville, Kentville, Grenville, Morinville, Maryville, Parksville, Stephenville, Sackville, Spring Hill, Westville, Walkerville, hanging on a windowsill. Hey! He said, wow, that's a lot of places. I said, hang on, there's more. I've been to Moncton, Picton, Shannon, Vernon, Stellarton, Hamilton, Nipigon, Nobleton, Yorkton, Brighton, Bolton, Beaverton, Brandon, Edmonton, Walkerton, Wyerton, Granby, Miramichi, Charlottetown, Burnaby, Yellowknife, Whitehorse, Corner Brook, Nunavut. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed the prairies bare, man. I breathed the mountain air. I've traveled, I've done my share, man. I've been everywhere, man. Check it out. Ottawa, Wawa, Mattawa, Chippewa, Moose Jaw, Oshawa.
Some said the U.S. has lost its innovative power. We said America is lighting the way as the innovation nation. Singular insights, superior execution. That's the power of global connections. Bank of America Merrill Lynch. Voted top global research firm 2011, 12, and 13.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great. Each razor has stainless steel blades, an aloe vera lubricating strip, and a pivot head. It's so gentle a toddler could use it. And do you like spending $20 a month on brand name razors? 19 go to Roger Federer. I'm good at tennis. And do you think your razor needs a vibrating handle, a flashlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Your handsome-ass grandfather had 1 blade and polio. Looking good, pop-up! Stop paying for shave tech you don't need. And stop forgetting to buy your blades every month. Alejandro and I are going to ship them right to you. We're not just selling razors, we're also making new jobs. Alejandro, what were you doing last month?
Not working.
What are you doing now?
Working.
I'm no Vanderbilt, but this train makes hay. So stop forgetting to buy your blades every month and start deciding where you're going to stack all those dollar bills I'm saving you. We are DollarShaveClub.com, and the party is on.
I've been so inspired by being in New York because everything from what people are wearing on the street to the way they're interacting with each other, to drive through the West Village at night and you see a couple kissing on the street, or you see someone fighting outside their apartment, or you see so much humanity on a daily basis that even if you're not inspired by your own life that day, you can be inspired by someone else's life.
You got that long hair, slicked back, white t-shirt, and I got that good girl face and a tight little skirt. And when we go crashing down, we come back every time, 'cause we never go out of style. We never go out of style. Take me out.
There's only one place to get more Taylor. We're New York's best talk radio, HTLA Radio 1.
What the fuck? I'm ready.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you fucking stupid? I literally want you to email me back telling me if you're mentally slow.
Well,
And I got lost. H-T-L-A.
Yeah.
Oh, H-T-L-A.
Right.
Hell is that?
That's your phone, old man.
Yes.
That's all right. What can you do, you know?
You know why, Chris? Because you're such a control freak, you don't want anyone to tell you what to do.
Really? Is that? Yeah? You think so, huh?
No, I don't.
Once upon a time, there was a goat.
No. I think the last thing we want on this show is Morgan Freeman giving us a story about a goat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will fucking cunt punt the next person I hear about doing something like that. It's not fucking funny.
Okay. All right, well, we are back. Welcome back to the big show today. HTLA Radio 1, New York's best talk, and coffee and cigarettes, your Monday Mocha for this Monday the 4th of May, 2015, where it is a startling 82 degrees in Central Park. Yes, it is. It's truly startling.
Yes.
Yeah. 82, still a little cloudy and whatnot, you know, but what are you going to do? It's 82.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd like to welcome you back from the commercial break there. If you didn't catch the first segment, have no fear, of course. We have, well, okay, have a lot of fear. We have Morgan Freeman. Yeah.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks. Tie yourself down to whatever chair you're sitting in.
Yes.
Because this is going to be a rough fucking ride.
Well, welcome back to the rough beepin' ride.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, moving on with our lovely news stories today. Of course, we've got the Obama news. Yes, the Obama news. Yes. I don't know. Do you think your presidency is freaking over when really your news is that you're giving fist bumps to a superhero kid? Really? I just got to ask the question because that's what it is today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bullshitters never keep your mouth shut. Always hustling, always looking for something to do and putting things together. That's a American. Look how they took the country away from England.
It's not fucking funny.
All right. Well, considering how we're not, saying white man or black man, because, that's the way Morgan likes it.
It's not fucking funny.
We'll just refer to him as the Prez.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the Prez today is known for giving fist bumps like a black man. Oh, wait a minute.
Double fucking news flash. It's not fucking funny.
Well, he probably made 4-year-old Luca Martinez's Saturday when Obama decided to give him one. Martinez was on the south lawn of the White House wearing superhero clothes with his Associated Press photographer dad. See, it's the Associated Press family that gets all the perks.
Oh, that's why power is corrupt, and it is. We see it every day.
Yeah.
We see it in every job. It's the same thing.
That's right, even the Associated Press photographer. Yeah. Well, Obama took a moment to greet the kid in the press area before heading to Marine One, where he was going to fly around and survey new golf courses. And, of course, the healthy young voter, Martinez, referred to Obama as, quote, the President of Washington. There you go. Yeah, so, like I said before, and I'll say this again, don't discount Hillary, because... well, moving on to some, important news here, and I don't know if Morgan covers this in his stupid wormhole show. I never watched it.
Are you fucking blind?
No, I'm not. I just, don't watch your show.
It's not fucking funny. Punch yourself in the face right now so that I don't have to fucking do it myself.
Well, before I punch myself in the face, I will, of course, read the damn story. Yes. Yeah? Yes, it seems that 80% of our giant herbivores are in trouble. A new study published in Science Advances is being described as a horribly bleak, at least as far as rhinos, camels, and elephants are concerned. It finds that the majority of the planet's giant herbivores face the risk of extinction. The wildlife ecologists write that while about 4,000 species qualify as a terrestrial mammalian herbivore, they zone just 74 in such species whose mean adult body mass is 220 pounds or greater. It is the first time just those large species have been viewed collectively, says the study leader William Ripple of Oregon State University. Per the International Union of the Conservation of Nature, 44 of them, or about 60%, are threatened with extinction. The researchers identified twin threats: habitat change. 25 of the 74 have lost 81% of their historical range in hunting, with an estimated 1 billion people consuming wild meat. Their loss could have a dire ripple effect. The scientists explain large herbivores are irreplaceable as seed dispersers, they write, able to deliver many more seeds per defecation event over longer instances. We should rename the show to Defecation Event. That's what... yes, for defecation event, yes. It's one of the many things that impact from the frequency of wildfires to the creation of new channel ecosystems and swamps. Ripple previously looked at large carnivores through the same lens and found similar issues. He told the BBC his latest study adds another nail to the carnivore's coffin. It's no use having habitat if there's nothing left to eat in it. A press release notes that the species reviewed, just one of the European bison is found on the continent of the same name, and none in North America, thanks in part to prehistoric hunting. Southeast Asia, India, and Africa are home to the bulk of the threatened herbivores. Meanwhile, U.S. zoos are letting their elephants just die out. Yeah. No, they are. They're just screw them. Let them die.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that story here. Where the heck is it? Yes, Jenny, thank you. Yes, there it is. All right. U.S. zoos are letting their animals die. Seattle's Woodland Park Zoo has kept elephants for almost 100 years, but the tradition has now come to an end. After a third elephant died in 2014, the zoo decided to move its 2 animals left to a zoo in Oklahoma where they'll have more room to roam as part of a larger herd. Other zoos are taking similar actions, as national guidelines will soon require herds of at least 3 and larger facilities than many zoos can manage in order to reduce stress on the 159 African elephants in captivity in North America and the 139 Asian elephants across the U.S. and Canada, the AP reports. The Detroit Zoo has already retired its elephants to an animal refuge, and Washington State's Point Defiance Zoo won't replace their number when those animals die out. Point Defiance Zoo's deputy director says Asian elephants are perhaps African elephants could disappear entirely from North America within 10 years. About 7 to 9 calves a year are needed to maintain a small group, and many female elephants. All our elements are dying out.
Yes.
Many female elephants on the continent are past their reproductive years. Bringing new animals in is challenging, given the dwindling numbers of elephants both in captivity and in the wild, where the social animals are hunted for ivory. Officials in Thailand announced yesterday that they had seized 3 tons of elephant tusks from Kenya, a week after another 4 tons were smuggled out of the Congo. This comes to us, of course, from USA Today. And that is not effing funny. Yeah.
It's not fucking funny.
I know. I know. Well, hey, it's all good because this show, we never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever have ever carried any kind of royal news whatsoever. Morgan, today you're joining us on a day when we are making royal history right here. We're doing it.
I think it should be short and sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it will be because she's small and tiny. Yeah. Of course, I'm talking about the royal couple's Princess Charlotte and, of course, Charlotte Mania. What happened to when it was, cool to have mania like the Beatles? I don't see Princess Charlotte coming a U.S. tour and coming on the Dave Letterman show or something. Okay, we'll call it mania, I guess. Princess Charlotte of Cambridge made her way into the world on Saturday and into cups, stickers, and T-shirts. Yes, fitting places for any royal. It says, royal baby fever heats up. Fine china and wacky ice cream flavor makers are taking the opportunity to set royal baby memorabilia to the masses. Yes, and what will Princess Charlotte be known for, you may ask, after she has passed on? Well, clearly, Charlotte ice cream. Yeah. This is so stupid. Here are some items marking Princess Charlotte's birth. Royal Baby China Wars. Yes, the Royal Collection Trust unveiled a line of chinaware and gifts dedicated to, quote, our new royal baby. Yes, items in the collection range from Chinese plates. Yes.
Punch yourself in the face right now so that I don't have to fucking do it myself.
Well, the fine China plates, not Chinese plates. Well, they cost around 45 pounds or $55, and velvet cushions come in 95 pound or about $105. For those with less money to spend, like everybody who isn't royal, you can get royal baby cradle decorations that are only £9, £5. Yes, the Royal Crown Derby also introduced an 8-piece limited edition china set with prices ranging from $65 to £650, or about $800 US. To which the American retailers say, well, screw it, we'll just go get the set made in China for $4. We'll have it selling on eBay for $19.95, sucker. Well, already a fashion icon, apparently, baby Charlotte was wrapped in a cozy shawl when she left St. Mary's Hospital with parents Kate and William on May 3rd. The shawl, of course, is on sale for $53 online. Judging from how quickly items that Kate wears sell out, they probably won't be on the shelf for too long. I'm sure many strippers in Texas will be wearing this shawl. Well, and of course, what would any royal activity be without a coin commemoration? And this is no different. The Royal Baby Coin from the Royal Mint unveiled a £5 coin in honor of the royal baby's birth. The coin says, quote, to celebrate the birth of the second child of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. To which I would ask, where's the first one? I'm sorry. I'm not a royal watcher. I didn't know that they had another kid.
Yes.
Yeah? I'm not sure.
So I could see you feel very uncomfortable talking.
It's not fucking funny.
Now there was another time you were when I know you're very secretive about your drug problem.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Punch yourself in the face right now so that I don't have to fucking do it myself. I will fucking cunt punt the next person I hear about doing something like that.
Oh, feeling nauseous? Well, an ode to Duchess Kate. Notoriously rough pregnancies that Kate is known for. A royal baby-themed sick bag. Oh, yeah, is available for about $4. The front of the bag says, and I'm shitting you not here, quote, Royal Baby one more time. You know there's going to be a new Britney Spears song, right?
Yes.
Royal Baby one more time. Well, of course, remember when I was talking about that ice cream?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, apparently, yeah, I'm not even kidding here. This is actual quality, qualified royal news here. London-based ice cream company The Lictators has launched breast milk flavored ice cream for the royal baby's birth. There you go. And who says the English aren't still the sickest freaks out there? Yeah? Oh, Mummy, I want to be your tampon. Oh, Christ.
It's about fucking time. Move on.
Well, yeah, Louis, okay, but, people are always wondering, why are you so against the British, you fucking... Gee, I don't know. Go see the lactating ice cream,
Yes.
There you go. You know what? If a culture wants to impress me, yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah. What do you do? Well, you throw everything out the window and you turn to cop news. Yes.
That's what they've done. They've reached a particular point that they feel they're untouchable.
What, Mommy's breasts or the cops? I don't know.
It's not fucking funny.
Well, a police officer was suspended today over a baboon Facebook post. Yep. White Plains, New York. A police officer in Westchester County, New York, who came under fire last week for a racist post on his Facebook page, was suspended without pay today. In a post on April 27th, Brad DiSerrano of the Greenburgh Police Department juxtaposed a photo of blacks in a minivan protesting a Michael Brown killing in Ferguson, Missouri last summer with one of baboons jumping all over a white woman's car. Yeah, seems pretty good to me.
It's not fucking funny. Punch yourself in the face right now so that I don't have to fucking do it myself. Tie yourself down to whatever chair you're sitting in, because this is going to be a rough fucking ride.
Yes.
Well, now, come on. We I'm not calling you a black man. You're not calling me.
It's not fucking funny.
Oh, well, yes. Anyway, he put up that photo. Yes, well, the post was made during the height of Baltimore's unrest after the funeral of Freddie Gray, who died in police custody. Freddie Gray, who's not a black man, according to Morgan.
Double fucking news flash. It's not fucking funny.
Well, it drew immediate criticism, of course, from several fellow officers and was shown to Chief Christopher McNerney on Wednesday evening. By then, DiSerrano's Facebook page under the name BRAD-DIE had been deactivated. Well, at the time, the chief said that to his knowledge, other members of the department had neither liked nor shared his post. Yeah, right. Well, the next day, McNerney placed DiSerrano, yes, DiSerrino, I don't know. He's just a frickin' Italian cop. There you go. There you go. The next day, he placed DiSerrano on modified duty pending his return from vacation. DiSerrano, 54, met Monday morning with McNerney, who suspended him pending departmental charges, which will be heard by the Greenboro Town Board. Possible disciplinary action could include termination. Yes, one more case where Facebook's putting you out of work. There you go. Now, under the police department's social media policy, officers are permitted to express their personal views as long as it does not, among other things, negatively affect the public perception of the department. I didn't see anything wrong with the picture. What? It was all right.
It's not fucking funny.
Well, department personnel should assume that their speech's related activity on social media sites would reflect upon their office in this department. The policy warns speech and conduct could be representative of departmental values, and then everything could go to hell. Well, DiSerrano could not be immediately reached for comment, surrendered his gun and police ID. He joined the Greensboro Police Department 28 years ago this month. His salary was $106,000 a year, and now it's fucking gone. Greensboro Supervisor Paul Feiner condemned the Facebook post, which he learned of Thursday, and said he was confident that McNerney was taking it extremely seriously. Law enforcement people have to interact with all aspects of the community, and it's totally inappropriate for them to be encouraging, even privately, any forms of hate or racism, Feiner said. The suspension marks the latest case of law enforcement officers in the lower Hudson Valley displaying racial insensitivity on social media. In March, Pelham Manor Police Chief Fred Alfred Masello was forced to retire after the publication of racist emails he forwarded to friends and colleagues in recent years, and last year, Pleasantville police officer Peter Burns was suspended for 60 days without pay, docked 25 vacation days, compelled to undergo a psychological evaluation, and received diversity and sensitivity training after posting a vulgar racist triad about President Obama on his Facebook page. Wow. God bless America. You can't even make a statement now about the president without having to have a psych evaluation.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks. It's not fucking funny.
No, it's not, Morgan. And, since, you're not a black man and I'm not a white man, why are all these people getting fired?
I will fucking cunt punt the next person I hear about doing something like that.
Well, sir, get on up there. Your work's cut out for you. There you go. We're going to go for a second commercial break, but hey, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. No. We're not talking about racism. Nope, that's not what's coming up next after the break. We're talking segregation. I'm not kidding here. Our next story on the big program, charter schools choose to resegregate schools. Back in 2.
You've got it locked to HTLA Radio 1, New York.
What if there was a coffee that was sourced from some of the world's most renowned growing regions, abundant with rich, fertile soil? What if this coffee was picked at the perfect moment, then packed meticulously and shipped carefully to be roasted under the watchful eye of coffee masters? What if it was expertly blended, ground, and sealed, ensuring maximum flavor and freshness, then brewed in small batches and always served fresh within 20 minutes, just the way you like it? Now, what if this coffee just happened to be the coffee you already know and love? Tim Hortons. Always fresh. Always great tasting coffee.
Man, I've been to a lot of places over these past 50 years. Seen the whole true north strong and free. 'Cause I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Cooksville, Stouffville, Bainesville, Bowmanville, Bonnieville, Unionville, Oakville, Dunville, Brockville, Boucherville, Melville, Drummondville, Kentville, Grenville, Morinville, Maryville, Parksville, Stephenville, Sackville, Spring Hill, Westville, Walkerville, hanging on a windowsill. Hey! He said, wow, that's a lot of places. I said, hang on, there's more. I've been to Moncton, Picton, Shannon, Vernon, Stellarton, Hamilton, Nipigon, Nobleton, Yorkton, Brighton, Bolton, Beaverton, Brandon, Edmonton, Walkerton, Wyerton, Granby, Miramichi, Charlottetown, Burnaby, Yellowknife, Whitehorse, Corner Brook, Nunavut. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed the prairies bare, man. I breathed the mountain air. I've traveled, I've done my share, man. I've been everywhere, man. Check it out. Ottawa, Wawa, Mattawa, Chippewa, Moose Jaw, Oshawa.
Some said the U.S. has lost its innovative power. We said America is lighting the way as the innovation nation. Singular insights, superior execution. That's the power of global connections. Bank of America Merrill Lynch. Voted top global research firm 2011, 12, and 13.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great. Each razor has stainless steel blades, an aloe vera lubricating strip, and a pivot head. It's so gentle a toddler could use it. And do you like spending $20 a month on brand name razors? 19 go to Roger Federer. I'm good at tennis. And do you think your razor needs a vibrating handle, a flashlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Your handsome-ass grandfather had 1 blade and polio. Looking good, Pop-Up! Stop paying for shave tech you don't need. And stop forgetting to buy your blades every month. Alejandro and I are going to ship them right to you. We're not just selling razors, we're also making new jobs. Alejandro, what were you doing last month?
Not working.
What are you doing now?
Working.
I'm no Vanderbilt, but this train makes hay. So stop forgetting to buy your blades every month and start deciding where you're going to stack all those dollar bills I'm saving you. We are DollarShaveClub.com, and the party is on.
I've been so inspired by being in New York because everything from what people are wearing on the street to the way they're interacting with each other, to drive through the West Village at night and you see a couple kissing on the street, or you see someone fighting outside their apartment, or you see so much humanity on a daily basis that even if you're not inspired by your own life that day, you can be inspired by someone else's life.
You got that long hair, slicked back, white t-shirt, and I got that good girl face and a tight little skirt. And when we go crashing down, we come back every time, 'cause we never go out, we never style, we never go out of style. Take me out.
There's only one place to get more Taylor. We're New York's best talk radio, HTLA Radio 1.
Doesn't that count for something? No, you stupid fucking asshats. It fucking doesn't. Do you want to know fucking why? Do you? Are you people fucking retarded? Punch yourself in the face right now so that I don't have to fucking do it myself.
Oh, yes, Morgan's just been going off during the commercial break.
Yes.
I don't know. He's on a mission today.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks. Tie yourself down to whatever chair you're sitting in, because this is going to be a rough fucking ride.
Oh my God, he's becoming black. I like it. Do a little rap here.
No, Louis. No, you can't call him black. You can't.
It's not fucking funny.
No, sir. It's not.
Double fucking news flash. I do not give a flying fuck.
Well, it's good to have you back here, and it's good to have everybody back. And I don't know, Gilbert, do your canting thing there. It's just, yeah. Oh, what do you do?
Did you read the goddamn script? I sent it to you.
Yeah? Yeah. Well, welcome back to your coffee and cigarettes, the Monday Mocha for this Monday, the 4th of May, 2015. 82 degrees still in Central Park, and it's just nothing but sun right now, except when you come into Studio 2 here, nothing but the Morgan cloud. Yeah.
It's not fucking funny.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Break for a commercial.
Yeah. Well, I would, Gilbert, but we can't. We've got to get back to the show.
Yes.
I know. It sucks, but...
I've been on enough radio shows to know that in the middle of an answer, the guy is like checking the boards and looking over notes and talking to other people. Yes. See? Now you're impressed.
No. Again, I'd like to reiterate that Gilbert is sitting alone right now in his apartment. On his he's got a nice microphone, of course, from his podcast. But he's by himself. He's not. You're nothing over there.
You know, I'm the most talented guy in this room.
Yes, you are. Yeah, there you go. I'll give you that. Well, moving on with the big stories today. Charter choices resegregate schools. Advocates say, yes, Newark, Delaware charter schools shouldn't be able to give enrollment preference to students now who live within 5 miles of the campus because doing so is leading to resegregation, lawmakers and advocates argue. Well, to which the schools reply, if we want to teach in an all-white environment, we...
It's not fucking funny.
What was that?
It's not fucking funny.
Okay. Well, you see now, Morgan, you can't get mad now because, of course, you're like, you're not a black man and I'm not a white man. And
Newsflash, you stupid cocks. I do not give a flying fuck.
Yes.
Okay, see? Then quit being so damned abrasive. Yeah. Well, if a charter school has more applicants than seats, Delaware law currently allows charters to give preference to students who live within 5 miles of their building as long as they include that preference in their charter. The only charter that currently uses the preference is Newark Charter School, which has almost 2,000 students in grades K through 10 and is expanding into a full K-12 school. Eastside Charter and the Delaware Met have approval to do so in their charter, but have not yet exercised it because they have not had more applicants than available seats. That's because our education system is retarded.
Are you people fucking retarded?
No, I was actually schooled in Canada, sir. Republican John Kowalko, Democrat, New Jersey. Yeah. Yes, I was schooled in Canada.
Yes.
Yes, a Democrat for Newark says that Newark Charter's 5-mile radius preference leads to de facto segregation because it's situated in a mostly white, more affluent area of town. Really? Now the blacks are bitching about where we all live. Oh, well, we don't live in that neighborhood. Let's go burn down a shoe store.
It's not fucking funny.
Yeah. Yes. Well, yes. Whatever. Demand for the seats in the school is high because its test scores are among the best in the state. To which I would submit that's because it's an all-white area there. Well, it routinely has a lengthy waiting list, which Kowalko argues makes it all but impossible for black, low-income students from Wilmington to get in. Neener. Well, Newark Charter's a good school, and it's going anywhere, Kowalko said, but we still have to ensure, because it's a school funded with public money, that there is equal access for every student. More than 65% of Newark's charter students are white, and only about 11% are black, which is pretty much the nation percentage, too. Yeah. This is according to figures from the Department of Education. Only 7.2% of its students are low income, and only 5.6% are special education. Well, what the hell do you want? We got to pay the bills.
They get f***ing crazy because all of a sudden nobody loves them.
Yeah.
Yes.
You bet. Well, contrast that with the whole state of Delaware, in which only 46% of students are white and 31% are black. For the Christina School District, in which the school district is housed, which is only 31% white and 39% black. Oh, look at that. A white minority. Yeah. Well, statewide, 35% of kids are low income, 5 times the percentage of Newark Charter. From Christina, 41% of students are low income, almost 6 times as many. Kowalko has proposed House Bill 83, which would eliminate charter's ability to give preference to nearby families. He has long criticized the 5-mile radius provision and is a frequent charter school critic. Greg Meese, the director of the Newark Charter, says that he's confused as to why lawmakers want to prevent charters from having a geographical preference when traditional schools' feeder patterns are often smaller than 5 miles. The legislation listed this preference in order to keep communities together, in order to encourage parent involvement in the schools, and to mirror what is done in traditional schools, Meese said. Meese argues it doesn't make sense to compare Newark Charter's student population to Christina's because the two are completely different. Christina's schools include many urban Wilmington students in addition to the Newark suburbs in which the charter was located. I think you look at the community our school was created to serve, we reflect that community very well, Meese said, i.e. white. Well, the debate over the 5-mile radius fits into a larger discussion of whether charters are resegregating Delaware schools by screening out low-income and black students. In December, the Delaware branch of the American Civil Liberties Union filed a complaint with the U.S. Department of Education in which they said that more than 3/4 of all charters are racially identifiable as mostly white or mostly minority schools. My thinking is that although I don't think the 5-mile radius is the most significant problem with the charter school law and that it's causing resegregation, I think that this is a good idea, says Kathleen McRae, executive director of the ACLU Delaware. McRae said other enrollment preferences like admission tests or GPA requirements are also causing resegregation, and it won't be changed by Kowalko's bill. That basically means that all the black folk don't score high enough to get into charter schools. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yes.
You see, that's why equality won't work.
Yeah. It's not fucking funny. Double fucking news flash.
Thank you for that news flash, yes. Well, finally today we've got your bridge news.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, well, let's see. Which do we go with first? I don't know. Man falls off bridge while changing tire. Yeah. See, you thought it was going to be that Chris Christie thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, in St. Peters, Florida, the Associated Press reports that the Florida Highway Patrol says a man is recovering from minor injuries after he got out of a vehicle following a crash, stumbled backward, and fell some 30 feet off an approach to the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. Canada School.
Yes.
Yes, troopers say 43-year-old Reginald D. White of Bradenton stopped at Interstate 275 after a tire blew out on his SUV on Sunday night. As he changed the tire, White lost his balance and fell backward over a barrier wall and into the water below. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit. Okay, so there he is. He's down there.
Yes.
Yeah, he's changing his tire.
Yes.
And a big wind comes along, blows him 30 feet back and then over. Yeah. Sure. That's what I'm talking about.
Can you give me any help for $25,000?
No. That's not funny.
It's not fucking funny.
Right. An accident report says officers from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission rescued White, who was taken to Bayfront Medical Center in St. Petersburg with minor injuries. The two passengers in the SUV were not injured, but they did laugh a lot. The Highway Patrol is investigating the crash, and yes, indeed, Mr. White is black. There you go. I mean, no. If we listen to Morgan, Mr. White is a man. Yes. There we go.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks. Punch yourself in the face right now so that I don't have to fucking do it myself.
Well, now let's get on to the Christie news. Yes. Ex-Christie allies plead not guilty in bridge case. Two former political allies of New Jersey Governor Chris Christie pleaded not guilty today in a federal court, then proclaimed their innocence to reporters on charges that accused them of political revenge in snarling traffic at the George Washington Bridge in 2013. Christie's former Deputy Chief of Staff, Bridget Kelly, and his former top appointee at the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, Bill Baroni, made their first court appearances in Newark, New Jersey, and were released on $150,000 bail each 3 days after another top Port Authority official, David Wildstein, pleaded guilty to conspiracy charges. U.S. District Judge Susan Wington scheduled a July 7th trial date. Quote, "I would never risk my career and my job and my reputation for something like this," Baroni said after the brief court hearing. "I am an innocent man." Kelly didn't talk to reporters Monday, but said last Friday she was also innocent. Neither spoke in court today. She has been maligned for the past 16 months. My full belief and everything that I hold dear that she's been maligned unfairly, Kelly's lawyer, Michael Critchley, told reporters after the hearing. "I want to know, after we're found not guilty, who gives her the apology," he said. Both Baroni and Kelly, through their lawyers, indicated that they would take a stand in their own defense during the trial. Critchley also indicated that he would call many other employees in the governor's office as witnesses, though he would not say whether he had planned a subpoena Christie. If the government does not call many of the people who are Bridget Kelly's former colleagues, you can rest assured that we will be subpoenaing them, Critchley said. Baroni and Kelly were charged with conspiracy and wire fraud in a 9-count indictment, which was made public last Friday. Top charges carry maximum prison terms of 20 years, though U.S. Attorney Paul Fishman estimated the longest sentence each would face if convicted of all charges would be around 4 years. Wildstein, who went to high school with Christie and later became a top official in the Port Authority, pleaded guilty Friday to 2 criminal counts. He admitted that he helped plot lane closures in Fort Lee, New Jersey, on the approach to the world's busiest bridge as political payback against the community's Democratic mayor for failing to support Christie's re-election campaign. If Wildstein... Man, these guys must be bored. If David Wildstein was willing to repeatedly lie to settle a pretty political grudge, nobody should be surprised at his eagerness to concoct any story that he thinks will help him stay out of federal prison, said Baroni's lawyer, Michael Baldesser. "We're confident that everyone will see this desperate ploy for exactly what this is." Critchley said the case is built solely on information from Wildstein, he said, and her brief appearance with Baroni in court Monday was the longest Kelly and Baroni had ever spent together. Sure. Well, the September 2013 lane closures were intentionally and secretly devised to create hours-long traffic jams in Fort Lee each morning for 4 days to punish Mayor Mark Soklich, according to prosecutors for Wildstein's admissions as part of his guilty plea. He said that he coordinated the closures with Baroni's help after Kelly gave the go-ahead. Christie has not been implicated in the criminal case as of yet. The charges provide mixed news for Christie as he tries to regain momentum in support of an expected presidential bid. If he even runs for president, he's damned from the beginning. He's just done. That was funny, Morgan?
No. It's not fucking funny.
Okay. All right, just getting that clear. I got to get that straight. Well, a Monmouth University poll of 500 New Jersey residents conducted Friday through Sunday and released today found that the half believe Christie was personally involved in the decision to close the toll lanes. 69% don't believe he's been completely honest about what he knew. Oh, well, you never know. Maybe he might just get to be president. Yeah. It's definitely a possibility, I think.
Yes.
Now, less than 1 in 10 believe the 3 individuals who've been charged in the scheme were the only ones involved. The poll has a margin of error of plus or minus 4.4 percentage points. Several recent polls have found Christie's job approval rating in the state has also sunk to an all-time low. Christie's aides and backers hope developments will allow the governor to put his chapter behind him less than a year before the first presidential primaries. Even as legal proceedings have just begun, in many ways the outcome was the best we could have hoped for, he says. The little new information and no names mentioned beyond those Christie had already cut ties to. So we think we're okay there. They think they're okay there. Yes. That's about all you're going to get there.
Power tends to corrupt. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yes, thank you. Yes. There you go. You've got it in a whole nutshell there. Yeah.
Yes. Hey, yo, Joe, hey.
Oh.
It's not fucking funny.
Oh, well. Funny or not, gang, that's all the time we got today.
It's not fucking funny.
Oh, there you go. Well, that's your Coffee and Cigarettes Monday Mocha. We hope that kicks off your week with a little shot in the balls there. And gets you going. Be sure to check out tonight's Straight Talk with Kate and Crash coming up. Who knows what the hell it is? Yes, HTLA. It's the new guest talk radio.
Yes.
Yeah. What are they talking about tonight? Are they going to have anybody on? Who the hell knows?
It's not fucking funny.
Well, we're sure as hell not having you on. That's for sure. Jesus. Well, on behalf of all of us at Coffee and Cigarettes, thank you, Louie. Thank you, Gilbert.
Thank you for listening and support the show for the love of God.
Punch yourself in the face right now so that I don't have to fucking do it myself. It's not fucking funny.
All right, and we'll catch you tomorrow on the Tuesday Espresso Coffee and Cigarettes, where we'll have these three joyous gentlemen here again, bringing you the news that matters most. And until then, remember, life is still a poor substitute for video games.
Yes.
It's not fucking funny.
We're New York's best talk radio, HTLA Radio 1.